Welcome back to Game Crunch, everyone, keeping up to date with the latest in the video game world. Now today, we're going to go over a couple of the biggest topics happening today in the gaming space, including there is a PC port coming for the Stellar Blade game, and the creator says that the PC port could outsell the PS5 version. And I've got a couple thoughts on why that might be. We'll explore that in just a second. And then if you're a fan of the older Call of Duties, like I am for sure, you know, Black Ops 6 was okay, but I much prefer sort of the more basic boots on the ground, no kind of BS sliding around, diving around sort of Call of Duty. Well, it looks like the community is planning a revival for Call of Duty Modern Warfare. We'll get into that in just a second. But of course, if you like to stay up to date with the latest in the video game world, consider giving Game Crunch a subscribe. Really helps the channel grow. If you find any of this information helpful, give the video a like, and without further ado, let's get into some of the biggest topics happening today in the gaming space. Now, when Stellar Blade launched last year, it made some pretty big waves, and it's now sold over 1 million copies on PS5. Now, developer ShiftUp is gearing up for a PC release and believes it could actually outsell the PlayStation version. According to ShiftUp, PC gaming has a larger market share in the AAA space, especially in Asia, where single-player action games are seeing huge growth. They've studied other console exclusives that moved to PC and are planning for long-term success by optimizing the game, improving user experience, and adding additional content. One key focus is ensuring the game runs well on ultra-mobile PC devices like the Steam Deck and the Asus ROG Ally. If they can pull this off, it could open Stellar Blade up to an even bigger audience. With their strategy and the growing trend of console exclusives finding success on PC, this move makes quite a bit of sense. But will it actually outperform the PS5 version? We'll have to wait and see. So it's good to see that ShiftUp is putting actually quite a bit of work into this game. I think it's very important that it runs really well, and I think they're doing the right thing making sure that it runs well on not just the PC, but also the Steam Deck and the ROG Ally and whatever other mobile handheld gaming devices come out in the future. And they're right, we've seen a lot of these games kind of, especially in the Asian market, and that's what they're looking at. Now, I've got a little bit of a different idea on why this is probably going to sell well, but we do see this kind of trend with PC games in Asia, especially doing really well. But then it also got me thinking, the mod community. Look at Stellar Blade, look at Eve. We're going to see some pretty crazy mods. I think we're going to get some pretty crazy mod outfits, and I think that's really going to help drive the game if they just kind of let the community kind of go wild with it. Now, let's just talk Call of Duty for a second. Fans of Modern Warfare 29 are coming together for a massive community-driven revival week, aiming to bring life back to the game's multiplayer lobbies. From March 20th till the 27th, players are being encouraged to jump back into Modern Warfare's online modes. The event was organized on Reddit by user Rising709, and it's gaining traction among the community. With no specific platform or region designated as of yet, the hope is that enough players log in to make matchmaking easier worldwide. Modern Warfare 2019 was a huge turning point for the franchise. It introduced a brand new engine, and it paved the way for Warzone in 2020. But with newer COD entries failing to capture the same magic, many players are eager to revisit what made the 2019 reboot so great. However, there is one potential obstacle: Verdansk. Warzone's most iconic map is rumored to return around the same time as this revival event. Activision confirmed Verdansk will be coming back in spring of 2025, possibly in the Season 3 of Black Ops 6. If that launch overlaps with that revival week, some players might be torn on reliving Modern Warfare 2019 or diving back into the Warzone nostalgia. Regardless, the idea of these community-led revivals is pretty exciting. We've seen games like Fortnite OG bring back classic experiences to pretty massive success, and COD fans are clearly looking for that same kind of nostalgia. And I'm one of those COD fans looking for that same level of nostalgia. I really miss the old Call of Duties. For me, it kind of fell off around somewhere around Black Ops 2 when things started to get a little bit too complicated. I like just more of the basic shooter, running around, maybe be able to go prone, duck. The peeking thing gets a little bit a little bit broken sometimes, a little bit abused. So I feel like where it adds this level of realism, it doesn't really add too much of a level of, fairness, I guess, in competitive play, because then everyone's just peeking around corners with just their gun and you can't really hit them. And the diving and the sliding especially in Black Ops 6 is kind of what ruined it for me, because In what world of physics do, when you go into a slide, do you move faster? Why does your speed increase? Why? That doesn't make any logical sense. There's no physics involved in that action at all. It drove me nuts that everyone's just slide everywhere all the time. It kind of just drove me nuts. So I think if this happens, I'm gonna have to pick up a copy of the Modern Warfare 2019 Revival, because I don't have one. I'll have to probably buy it digitally, I guess, at this point. But I'm definitely interested in checking this week out. And I want to thank you for tuning in to another episode of Game Crunch today. Of course, let me know what your thoughts are down below. Are you going to tune into this Modern Warfare 2019 sort of revival for a week? I think I'm going to try and check it out for sure. And if you played Stellar Blade, if you haven't, I played it last year on PS5. Really good game. Kind of got a little tiresome towards the end to me because the parry mechanics, kind of the same reason why, Wukong got a little repetitive, because it was just like a bit of a timing game, which I don't particularly enjoy for very long. But I got through Stellar Blade. It was a good experience, really fun, and definitely recommend it when it comes out on PC. And just check out what mods are gonna come, because I know what you guys are gonna do. You guys are a little sick. You guys are a little sick of the head. You guys are gonna, I mean, I don't blame you. Have you seen her? Anyway, if you missed yesterday's news, I'm gonna put a video over here and another video you might like over here, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Have a good one.